Welcome back, Prairie Wings. I'm Merle. So this car was inside the shop. It was really nice and cool. I took it for a drive, did a bunch of dyno work to it and whatever, but now that the cable's warm, it's actually settled down a whole bunch, and this speedometer is bouncing. It was like almost 30 miles an hour bounce before. I am under the car here, and in these old classic cars, the speedometers are cable driven. So I've removed this cable. Now I'm under a Dodge here. It's a Dodge Dart, but all the manufacturers in the old days used to use very similar things. So if you look here, this has a square drive on it, and it rotates to drive the speedometer. And inside the transmission here is a gear that meshes with the output shaft. So there's the back of the tranny and the drive shaft. And the gear in there, as you can see, this is leaking. It could use some seals in it. The gear in there, if you were to change your tire size, you would actually need to change the gear inside the transmission to make the speedometer accurate. That's for another video. We'll keep going with this one. Okay, I have the cable out, and I know I'm kind of condemning the cable. More often than not, it is the cable. And the reason that I think that I got the right thing is because I'll show you what I found on the cable. So first of all, these cables, you can't pull them out from the bottom because they usually have a collar in behind the dash. So I had to pull the dash out of this to get this out anyways. Some people with small hands might be able to wiggle it out. But the reason that I would choose to pull the dash out is what I found on this cable is there is right in behind the dash, this cable takes kind of a jog through a hole. And right in this spot right here, it was full of sticky, gooey garbage. You couldn't really see it, but if you put your fingers on it, the cable would stick to you, like you could hold it up without actually clamping it. And the reason I want to pull the dash out is because the housing inside is going to be the same way. So I want to make sure that I'm going to take brake clean and I'm going to rinse that cable out, the outer housing, the cable out. And then I'm going to lube this up and put it back in. Now, I'll show you what I do for lube on these, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to have this one fixed. What I choose to use, been doing it for many, many years, is low temp lubricate. Now, this is a summer car, but if you're driving something in colder weather, you want to make sure that you have low temp stuff, that it isn't going to stiffen up in the cold weather. So all you do is you take some of that lubricate on your finger and you run it onto this cable. You want to make sure it's nice and lubed up. And you want to make sure, because if you aren't careful, you're going to end up filling your car full of nasty lubricate. So the cable housing is all cleaned up, and I will finish lubing this up and be very careful and get it back in the car. Well, it is a drastic improvement to what it was. Still not totally right. If he's not happy with that, we're gonna have to dig a little bit deeper. If you drive a classic ride that has a cable driven speedometer, hopefully this helps you understand what's going on with it and help you diagnose and point you in the right direction to figure out how to fix it. If you don't mind, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.